A developer is working on a user registration application using EJB, a business method. Register user in stateless session bin. Registration bin performs the user registration. The register user method executes in a transaction context started by the client. If some invalid user data causes the registration to fail, the client invokes register user again with corrected data using the same transaction. Which design can meet this requirement? Option A. Have register user method college context.set rollback only o method after registration fails. Option B. Have register user method throw javax.hb transaction required exception after registration fails. Option C. Have register user method throw hb exception without marking the transaction for rollback after registration fails. Option D. Create an application exception with the rollback attribute set to false and have register user method throw it after registration fails. The correct answer is option D. A developer is declaring a persistent entity that will be passed as a detached object through a remote interface to an application client. Which two characteristics must the corresponding persistent entity class have? Choose two. Option A. Implement serializable. Option B. Include an ORG constructor. Option C. Make instance variables public. Option D. Implement the remote interface. The correct answer is option A, B. The execution of the find method in the following code throws an exception. Option A. m.findCustomer.class, custld. Option B. //wherein is a reference to a extended scoped entity manager. Which scenario can cause the exception? Option A. The find method was called without a transaction. Option B. The entity corresponding to the request head primary key has been removed. Option C. The entity corresponding to the request head primary key has been detached. Option D. The data type of custld is not a valid type for the customer entity primary key. The correct answer is option D. A Java application contains a session bin which uses a security role user. A group called people is defined in an LDAP server. Which two define appropriate EJB role responsibilities? Choose two. Option A. The deployer defines and configures the LDAP realm. Option B. The system administrator defines and configures the LDAP realm. Option C. The deployer maps the application role user to the LDAP group people. Option D. The system administrator maps the application role user to the LDAP group people. The correct answer is option B, C.